Hi friends, I wanted to make another video today about appreciation, and there are so many layers that I've learned about appreciation because I actually didn't really understand how to use it to its most benefit, since people would say to appreciate, but I didn't feel its effects, and so therefore I looked into it more deeply to try to understand it, and then it was when it made an actual impact. These are the types of things that I am sharing, so hopefully it can help you too. The one today is about appreciating in different categories and different levels. So I'm sure everyone knows the Maslow's hierarchy, which is in psychology, and it starts with the bottom being basic human survival needs like food, water, shelter, and clothing. And then it goes up from there for other human needs and desires and fulfillments and aspirations. Basically, in the categories, you can fill in your life goals, and it will fall into one of the categories there. So we have different needs, and then we have different wants, and they are constantly fluctuating, and we have to go through processes in order to get them, and we go through certain losses. So that's kind of where I didn't understand appreciation until I looked at it as a dynamic where it's actually moving. So there's past, present, and future, and appreciation can move with what you have. So if you do have your basic needs, slash it's pretty easy to get your basic needs, that's something to appreciate. In my last video, I posted about ordinary things, and that is definitely one of them. And then as you move throughout some of the other categories, you can appreciate them. And the biggest difference that it made in my life during the day, when things would go on where it looked like, I'm not sure how the rest of the day is going to go. And so I would change by switching the appreciation. So at first it would be appreciating what I had. And then when I wasn't sure what I was going to get, instead of, feeling guilty, like, oh, look, I already have, so why am I trying to go get more? It was look at how, so one aspect of that is, yeah, I already have, but there's so much more that I can get. Of course I want to go get more. And then on the other aspect of, I actually don't even have sometimes my basic needs, and therefore that is extremely anxiety provoking. So therefore I need to take this particular moment to appreciate the basic needs. And again, related to my last video, that shows, okay, it's so important to not take for granted ordinary things. Then at another part, and it can be in the same day or just in the same week, I can switch it and say, yes, I am actually grateful for those things, but I still want more. And then I have the opportunity to appreciate those things. So it is changing, and it is appreciating on different levels. And it shouldn't be used as an excuse not to get more things, but actually looked at it as a way to appreciate ordinary things when we don't get what we want, and it can allow us to actually invite more positive feelings when we don't get what we want. So you can actually not use it as a guilt trip, but use it as I don't know if someone does feel like they would be on a guilt trip or not, but actually use it as like, oh wait, look at how much I already have. That actually makes me feel really good, and I actually feel better about my life. And that's genuine appreciation and using it as a tool to make you happy. And then at the same time, it's not contradictory to want more. Now, I will talk more and more about it because it's something that I find to be so important in since it's brought up in many spiritual teachings. Therefore, I think that it's an important focus. Otherwise, it wouldn't be mentioned so many times, and like kind of the layers of it. And if you want more in-depth spiritual tools, please visit my website, healspace36.com, and have a good day.